in accessing medical and mental health care, for example?
Yeah, deaf community face several challenges in having interpreting services when they go to visit the doctor. We also need a good video relay system. We don't have that in Trinidad and Tobago. So we can have the deaf having interpreting services from remote locations in the courts at the hospitals. So we need that in Trinidad and Tobago. Our interpreting services here are very limited.
And so, Dr. Skerrit, how can we address that
Well, we have started by training interpreters at the University of the West Indies.
Are you training more and more each year, or more or less the same amount?
Well, because of people to run the program, so that's a challenge. We also need to have interpreters up there. As Qushiba mentioned earlier, a signer is not necessarily an interpreter. So you need to become a very good signer first, and then you become an interpreter. So taking out the program, if you're not a proficient signer, you have to be a assistant.
Just to recap what Isaac promised on Isaac promised, and you can actually see what's happening. We are trying to learn as ahead, so you actually get a chance to see that as well. And just if you want to just send us a note, for example, you could send it on our WhatsApp number. That's 8688 outside of Trinidad and Tobago, 275-1981. That's 868-275-1981. Of course, if you want to give us a call, right here, 622-1981. 622-1981. Yeah, so there are certain challenges that you would face in Trinidad and Tobago. And in terms of us moving forward, what is the first thing that we as a nation need to do to integrate more deaf persons in the growth and development of Trinidad and Tobago?
But definitely, for deaf children, the schools for deaf need to have sign language in the curriculum. That we be giving our deaf children that gift. If they can't get it from their parents, at least they could get it in the second institution that's going to support the development school. We definitely ensure that teachers who are going to teach the deaf that they're learning to sign. And we need to have, as you said, in all schools, in fact, someone just said that recently, all schools should have a sign language curriculum. You can have one teacher serving several schools so that the funding issue doesn't become a limitation.
Well, that's going to take some time. In the meantime, if you're outside there and you want to learn sign language, now, what's the best bet?
You can call 774-2864 to get on to Caribbean Sign Language Center. That's 774-2864. Caribbean Sign Language Center is an organization that teaches sign language, and like Ian mentioned before, one of the unique traits in Caribbean Sign Language Center is that our tutors are deaf. We also have a structured program that we go through and teach people about deaf language, deaf culture, and all those things, and we encourage them to also socialize a lot with deaf persons. So part of the program is having them go out to deaf events and stuff like that. And we also had their sign language program as well, and also their interpreters training program that Paulson mentioned before. They can contact the 774 number for all those programs, and I will just forward the calls to different persons who are responsible for the different areas.
Can I direct this question to Ian again? Ian, do you find among the community that there is a resistance to learning the sign language? Any resistance to it?
Families may discourage it and even warn them and tell them they want to learn to speech read. They're ashamed of the deaf. So that's a crisis. They want them to appear to be hearing, so they don't like them learning to sign. That happens. But signing is normal. It's native to deaf.
In terms of carrying out life in Trinidad and Tobago, for example, approaching police officers, you know, or ambulance persons, the challenges.
Yeah, all the good questions. We've had some experiences with our deaf. We've encountered the police, and they have to call Cascade School to definitely find an interpreter to communicate with the police.
Even
It's really tough.
even at this time, police. One of the things that we should let the public know, interpreting is a skilled job, like what Paulson is doing here. That is a skill, and it takes a long time to do that. Which would then really be called to Caribbean Sign Language Center to get an interpreter to come to assist that person in the station, and they don't want to pay. The services need to understand that after these people spend a lot of money and took a lot of time off to train, they do pro bono stuff a lot of times for our networks. All the deaf groups, we have 9 or 10 different deaf groups, and they do pro bono jobs for us. But we can't have them using their skills and their training for free all the time. So one of the things that we need police service, even the hospitals, and send some people to learn sign language as well. Because if you have your own team of persons trained, you would need to call us. It may really income, but that is okay. The objective is to get more and more persons to learn sign language, more and more persons understanding the skill of interpreting, so that the community of the deaf will be serviced. So we have a deaf person who was arrested. You have police officers trained and skilled in an interpreter. You could call on those persons to come and assist and probably use the same salary they always get or whatever. I don't know how they work it out. But send persons to learn sign language, or if you're calling on the services of the sign language interpreters, please pay them. Because it's very difficult to go and do a job 2 3 hours sometime in a station and you don't get paid.
The number, if you want to call us and give us a question or comment, the number 622-1981. 622-1981. We're speaking on the issue of sign language, particularly. I wanted to find out, in case you wanted to get one of these courses to learn some more about sign language, just repeat the number again for us, please.
774-2864.
And are there office hours for this, or they could call at any time?
Anytime from 9 in the morning to 9 in the night. Please don't call after 9 or 10, please. Leave a voicemail. And better send text message. You can also send WhatsApp messages as well.
In terms of taking advantage of the social network and the new media, in terms of sign language, how have we been able to integrate that with the new ways of communicating?
Thank you. I'm scared to answer this one.
Well, I know a lot of deaf are into technology. They love technology. So Facebook, and for example, in Jamaica, they get in the news on Facebook. It's uploaded almost every night. So there's so many. I think the deaf love technology, and so they're learning signs. They're being exposed to sign languages in different varieties of sign languages in the Caribbean and outside. So, and I think other people could have easy access to learning sign language if they could take advantage of the same technology.
And what does Ian say about this?
Okay. Yeah. I've seen, for example, the world, there's so much technology available, but Trinidad because doesn't have it. And we have Facebook, and FaceTime. That's also been very useful. But the deaf community, for example, with the hospitals and the news, they're not using technology to make those things accessible for us. Then you have different apps, for example, smartphone. Or they have different apps that can allow for video conferencing and make deaf people can communicate with each other. So that's available. In the future, I'm really hoping that we have more use of technology here.
And one of the things that one of the organizations, Ian is with, the Foundation, what they started doing, I think it's 2 years ago as well, they started listening to the news, because one of the deaf guys, his wife is hearing and she's also an interpreter, so they would listen to the news and then they would translate the news into sign language and post it up on their Facebook page. I'm not sure if they, I don't think they continue doing it. So they have haven't done it for a while. I think for the year they haven't done any deaf news, but they wanted to start back doing it. I think because of Ian and Brian's time, because Ian and Brian they had done this course in learning to do videography and those kind of things. So I'm not sure if they would start back soon, but it was something that deaf used to look forward to. I used to look at it because it would give you the opportunity to call each other and sit there and watch what happened on the news.
Well, we're coming to the end of our program, near the end. You wanted to say something, Ian?
Before we had the deaf news, prior to the desktop thing, the problem was having a place to do it. For example, Dredgy had accepted that provided a room, and so we were hoping that we could have a place where we could set this up again.
I don't know if we have any statistics about how many people are deaf in Trinidad and Tobago.
The last stat we've had on that, the amount was 1 point something percent of the general population. It was not. It was given to us, I think, from housing development. It wasn't something that social development would have done, but it was 1 point something of the overall population. It's not actually, but that's what they are giving us.
All right. Well, as I said, we're coming to the end of the program. We need to get some closing comments. Ladies first, could I ask the first to give you a closing comment?
I would say thanks to you guys for allowing us to be here this evening, and to the general public, the population that's listening. Get involved in learning sign language, but also get involved in understanding the culture of the deaf. I mean, communicating with deaf persons are awesome. Adrian might be able to tell you that as well. And learning the language is something unique, and it's something special. It's like learning any other language. So I'm bilingual at the moment, and I'm really happy for that because Spanish is hard to learn. So I think it's important that the community of itself also gets involved. More persons learning will be more access for deaf persons in different areas of society, and that's all I would like to say to the public. Just get involved and start learning to sign.
Qushiba and Fleur, thank you very much for being on the program. And Dr. Skerrit, that's your closing comments now.
Well, my big focus is education. Teaching the deaf. I have started. There's one time there was a deaf young man who I was told wasn't very bright. Started teaching him signing. This boy turns out to be gifted. He is a #1 world Scrabble player. He just finished his associate's degree in engineering and is now starting his bachelor's degree in engineering. We now have deaf people who've graduated from the University of Trinidad and Tobago. They're taking the lead in making university education accessible for the deaf in the Caribbean. So we have like Dano and Stacy and Dana Smith. They're graduated. They're teaching the degree. I had provided interpreting services. She was the first deaf person at UTT. I was a student there and opened a company just to make sure she had access to education. And Dana has graduated and is in deaf schools, and that's what should be happening. Deaf teachers teaching deaf children, signing proficiently, but also trained in the pedagogy. You know, they know how to teach, and so we have it being done the right way now. But we need bilingual education. We need all teachers to be trained and to be taking opportunities for getting their professional development. They can't stay with the same old ideas.
And so can we just have the closing comments from Ian Dhanoolal?
So again, I want to thank you all for allowing us to be here. Really exciting. On the radio. On the radio. I want so many people to hope they listen to this program, and that the interest in learning sign language will have been piqued, and they will continue to support the deaf and Trinidad and Tobago. And I'm hoping that in the future we'll have better interpreting service, and that deaf people their needs will be met. We need that support.
Ian Dhanoolal, thank you very much for being on the program. And thank you to Qushiba, Fleur, and Paulson, Skerrit, and of course Adrian and as well as Pakaya for working on this. Thank you very much for listening. This has been Looking for Solutions on Isaac 98.1 FM.
As we